I started as a music studies major at UCSB and also completed the undergraduate certificate, the MTM certificate, and always thought I would go on to get my MBA since, as you all know, UCSB doesn't have a business program. So my plan was always to go to graduate school. But after experiencing the certificate and speaking to MTM faculty, finding out it was only 9 months and that it was very similar to an MBA, but with a technical focus, it was a no-brainer for me. So I went into it right after my 4 years as an undergrad. And after MTM, started my career at Walmart eCommerce as a category manager. Have been at a few startups since, and I'm now head of digital at Hello Tushy, which is the modern bidet company. We're an e-commerce company, and also starting to build some new products in the health and wellness space. I think the first one that comes to mind for like contributions from those who come from the humanities is communication skills and storytelling. Just having kind of an additional layer of empathy when thinking about how to sell to your customer, whether the customer is another business or a consumer like all of us. Being able to present and interview these customers and translate those needs into business requirements, I see kind of an extra just empathetic intuition from those who have these types of backgrounds. So my title, head of digital, probably doesn't mean a lot to most people here, but I'm pretty much a senior product manager for an e-commerce company. So I oversee the engineering team, where obviously we have a website, so software engineers. I also have a junior product manager on my team, and my day-to-day consists of usually looking at the data of the website to make sure that there's no issues, sales are coming through as expected, conversion rate. So the percent, people are able to interact with the website and it's performing as expected. From there, I usually review like my features that are being worked on, review designs for new features. And then, meetings can consist of new projects, new features to come, new product releases. Right now, we're working on building a health and wellness app, a digestive system tracking app. So that's a totally new experience for myself and a lot of people on the team. So I'm working with like an external agency to plan that project and kick off that project. And also being in e-commerce, we are heading into the holiday season. So a lot of prep for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. It's kind of like our Super Bowl season. So right now, that's what my day is looking like. Yeah, it was exactly that, exposure to people of different backgrounds that I hadn't worked with before. I was fresh out of undergrad. I had really only interacted with other music studies majors, other musicians, which is actually more similar to product management than you would think. But it's my first time working with engineers, understanding how they thought, how they approached problems. The field project, I was the only non-engineer on my team. So I kind of immediately started filling the role of product manager and was able to actually position that project as like a product management internship when I started to interview. Got to meet and work with a lot of people from different backgrounds, especially because there are a lot of students who are international, getting to work with them and just kind of sets you up. It's like a training ground for what the real world is like. Yeah, I mean, you start job searching almost before you even start the program. The, career coaches reach out to you the summer before, which is really great because so much of job searching is just exposure and a numbers game and reaching out to as many people as possible to get those first conversations. So I did have a job offer, I think by April, and we graduated in June. But it's really what you make of it, right? Like, I think someone in the program said to one of the professors or admin said to us, a master's degree is not going to get you a higher salary than someone who doesn't have a master's degree. It's how you market yourself. It's what the program teaches you and what it exposes you to allow yourself to position yourself for those higher roles, those more competitive roles. I did have a friend who had graduated the year before me, so I was able to speak to him. But by far the biggest tip I have is if you're on campus, if you're able to, go to the department, talk to someone, just get an idea, make that personal connection and yeah, show your face. You want them to recognize you when your application comes across their desk. I'm biased, but I love any new like health and wellness, tracker insights. I have an Aura ring. We're building something similar at Tushy. So I think that technology continues to progress and just give the everyday consumer more information, more power over their health, how to live healthier, how to, improve symptoms and whatnot. So the new Aura ring just came out, so I'm excited to look into that more.